Yo, welcome back to y'all favorite source for media. You already know what it is, man. Today we got the battle of the real estate gurus. We got Tony the Closer versus Jay Morrison. If you already know, these two have been beefing for a little minute after Jay Morrison allegedly finessed Tony the Closer out of $1 million. They got a lawsuit going on right now, and that's what I'm gonna be covering. I'm gonna get into how that went down. So let's go ahead and get into that. So Jay Morrison went on Instagram where he made a post showing that he had won a lawsuit against Tony the Closer. And if you just go off the headline, you'll think it was more serious than what it was. Or you'll think like Tony was in the wrong, but that's actually not the case. If you look at the top, it shows that Jay Morrison was awarded $10,000 for Tony being held in contempt of court, which means he didn't come to court. So he actually went on Instagram and gave his side of what happened. And I'm going to go ahead and play that.
Where I wasn't even in the knowing that there was an actual hearing taking place, and they were able to get a default judgment based off me not showing up to court. And then they get online and they try to position it like, hey, the court's ruled based off some facts or truth being discovered, which is complete bullshit. I want to make sure my audio is good. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Just make sure real quick that we're good on audio. All right, cool. So, obviously I started getting tagged where people were like, hey, I saw you lost your case to Jay Morrison. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell does that happen? Like, we hadn't had any court hearings or anything at all. And like I was, the fuck. So I go to Jay's page where he had obviously posted like the actual, all the paperwork that kind of disclosed what took place with the hearing, right? And they're so stupid, they get up there and they talk about, oh, look at God and all this other stuff. Like God had something to do with the paperwork and them sending paperwork to somewhere where there wasn't an address even attached to it. And this is the shit that I've been talking about them for the longest, is that they manipulate like fuck. They get online and they talk about their name was getting slandered and that niggas was trying to destroy their reputation and brand. And I just hope that y'all pay attention to the deceitful ways that they position shit, because they actually were rewarded nothing but attorney fees. Now, somebody that had their name defamed and slandered, why would the judge only award you attorney fees? Like, there's a clear, like, I mean, like, and I hope some of you guys are educated in like how this stuff works. But, I had a $700,000 case pending against these guys. 700 grand. You think I was not going to show up for that shit? And I really want y'all to really be woke, man, because they got online, they told me for the last 2 years, our family went through this and went through that. And the courts ruled in our favor, blah, blah, blah. You got to pay attention to the wording, because they worded shit to mislead you guys. See, one thing about me, I don't give a fuck about telling the truth. I'll die on the truth. One thing about it, I will die for what I believe in. I don't think they're willing to go that far. And I mean that. I never lost shit based off truth coming out. There was no actual trial. There was never an actual hearing on the facts of the case. This was simply manipulation by they knowing that my attorney had actually had a maternity leave and she had to withdraw. And then these niggas got a motion to compel amidst my attorney having to withdraw mid-case, which started to give them like an unfair advantage, because we were dealing with this entire case during COVID. And COVID made it very challenging for all attorneys, that were available, man. Like, nobody could really move. The court system and everything was jammed up. And they played that to their advantage to where they were able to get a default judgment.
All right, so after Tony the Closer made his video, Jay Morrison hopped on live and he went ham. When I say dude went off, he went off like a motherfucker. Let's check out what he had to say.
Person that tells you they played in the NFL but ain't got one NFL highlight video to show you. You believe in a person that told you they were a mogul but don't got one real estate asset they own. You believe in a person that been in this business 2 years, 3 years plus, and only claim to fame is they went hard on Jay Morrison. You were on Jay Morrison's neck. In my hood, when you sweat another man, we call it being on his nuts. Pardon me, because this is a God-spirited talk, but I want to be frank about what I'm saying right now. And God, forgive me if I'm diluting any of your glory, because I don't want to do that. But I want to be frank. Because I was obedient. I'm from 3rd and Center Street, Somerville, New Jersey. I left off South 10th in Springfield, Newark, New Jersey. I'm not from Mocksville, North Carolina. This man told y'all, he started talking, saying bull and all of that when he was around Gilly and Wallow, like he was from Philly. The man left Philly at 7 years old. He's not from Philly. He has no Philly street cred, no hoods, no nothing. The man has no real ninja cred. His only times in jail were for domestic violence. That's it. These are facts. I'm a 3-time felon, 2.5 years in prison, Rikers Island alumni, Mod 3 Upper C-74, Lower Dorm. On the phones daily. Nothing never took from me and no jail. 3 different prisons, 3 different states. Real one. All for drug charges or real beefs, not beating women. Nevertheless, this man who only has county jail time, I want to warn him. If you keep the reputational tax, the courts are going to lock you up. So don't say I snitched on you, because I don't snitch. But also, I don't play by street code no more, which is why you are still breathing right now after disrespecting my family. Be happy. You got a soul and a life right now. And all you got to do is pay me my money. That's it. All the lawyer fees, triple the damages, and stop the reputational tax or they're going to lock you up. And we know you can't do no jail time. You're not built for that. You're not ready for it. So I'm just telling you, as a big homie, you're a big homie. You know, the one you sweated in my DMs, hey bro, I want to do an event with you, hey bro. The one you popped up in my barbershop out of nowhere, I don't know how you found me. Hey bro, I want to do something with you. The one you stalked around the country, the one you still stalked and was obsessed with today, you're a big homie. I want to warn you, King, unless you down for them push-ups and showering with men and them hot in the cot, stop the reputational attacks or they're going to lock you up. It's part of your court order. And there is no appeal. You're done. You're done. So, I want to give glory to God for giving me this trial period during my surgeries. My daughter had 5 brain surgeries. This man posted my daughter on his page and mocked my infant baby doing brain surgeries. Family, I don't think y'all really know the real me. You don't understand what it took in me. You don't understand the grace that God's placed on my life. Y'all don't even understand. Listen, y'all don't even really get it. So you understand, I've 2 years, I've not went back and forth online. 2 years, I've not put no hands on nobody. 2 years, I've not pressed no buttons or called no shots. 2 years, I let this man get it off and make millions off my name. Millions off my name. While my companies had to battle reputational tax. Look at every black conference you've seen in Atlanta, every black conference around the country. Jay Morrison would have been the headliner. I haven't even been, everybody wanted to shun me. They called me the black sheep because of the smut he put on my name. He told y'all I stole from Tulsa Real Estate Fund, but the FBI and SEC told you I didn't. 3 years independent audits told you I didn't. I still have 14,000 investors out of 15,000 investors. How do you maintain 14,000 investors in 4 years if you're stealing? But he told y'all that and y'all believed it. You believed the man from Mocksville, North Carolina, who came out of nowhere and only claimed to fame is Jay Morrison. Y'all believed him over the brother that gave y'all his life, who gave y'all protesting Freddie Gray, protesting out in Sterling, who started the Black Rights Party for our own political party, who built the Black House, who started the Trev Fund, and y'all believed him. Y'all believed that. In real life, the author of confusion, the author of deceit, the author of division, divide and conquer, COINTELPRO. Y'all let our enemy use him to defame one of y'all leaders who's proven, who's given his sacrifice, his service, almost gave my life, and would still give my life for our people. But for social media kicks and laughs and jokes, y'all went with the troller, the skit maker, over your brother. But I'm cool. I needed that. God had something he had to do with me and with my family. God knew exactly what he was doing. He needed to take Jay Morrison's power away so Jay Morrison could adopt his power. I'm unstoppable now. Teflon Don. SEC, we did that. FBI, we did that. Community trolls, we did that. How many times you want me to win? And guess what? God's my business partner now. I can't lose. My God versus my enemies. Who's next? Because there's a river of miracles flowing. There's a river of miracles flowing. Tref Life, we gonna be all right. 4 years. In fact, we had this company. We practice group economics at the highest level. Still the largest black-owned real estate crowdfund in the country. Still the first black-owned real estate crowdfund in the country. Still have the Black House. Still have assets. Still lending capital. Still made it through the pandemic. Still made it through the smut and smear campaigns. Listen. There's a river of miracles flowing. Listen, I'm going to show y'all. God's going to show you through me, him. God's going to show you through me, him. I'm going to bring y'all closer to God by showing you the miracles. First, when we launched in 2018, you said it was a Ponzi scheme. You said he's a scammer. He raised all his capital. He's lying to y'all. Then the SEC investigated us and the FBI for 18 months. I went through an 18-month investigation as a 3-time felon. I thought my life was done. And y'all said, see, he's a scammer. He's getting investigated. We told y'all. And then they came back and said, 18 months, over $350,000 in lawyer fees. No findings. We can't find anything in 50,000 emails, tax returns, K-1s, 1099s. We can't find anything. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the DOJ, Department of Justice, the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission said we can't find anything, but the closer told y'all I was scamming and you believed it. Him? That one? Who can't point to a building? His only protest he ever did in his life was a protest against a black man? You believe the community leader that only protest he ever did in his life was a protest against a black man with 20 people?
Yeah, so y'all get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. I'd love to know. I'm going to keep it G. I ain't really got no opinion on this shit. It's just strictly entertainment for me. I'm reporting the news. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Get in that comment section.